Hi guys, thanks for joining me today on OWELL Cosmetics. This is our second video in our beginner series, and it's all about body lotion bars. You can call them body butter bars, lotion bars, same difference, it doesn't really matter. Basically it's an anhydrogenous product, which means there's no water, okay, and it is just oils and wax. You melt it all together, you pour it in your molds, you let it sit, and you're good to go. Today's basic recipe can be altered and modified and advanced. You can substitute with your oils of choice, with your butters of choice. There's so much you can do with these body butter bars or lotion butter bars, whatever you want to call them. They're a great beginner project. They're great for Christmas gifts. Super, super easy. We're also going to cover some of the hard oil benefits. So coconut oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, cocoa butter, all those. I'll kind of be going over some of those skin benefits today. Okay? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and just get started. Why not? Okay, so before we get started with actually the fun part of making this, we're going to talk about our formula a little bit since this is a beginner's guide. Our learning how to formulate is very, very important. So I said that this was a very simple formula, okay? 3 ingredients, that's it. Now, can you break these down and do like 20% of one liquid oil and 20% of another? Of course. Can you break it down and do 4 different liquid oils at 10% each? Of course. Same with solid oils. You can break them down and do 10% cocoa butter, 20% coconut oil, and 5% mango butter. You can do kind of whatever you want within these categories, as long as it's 40%, 35%, and 25%. And you can mess with these ratios a little bit as you go to an advanced stage, just because there's some other things we can add in that adds hardness or adds that slip and slide feel that we like. Okay, so back to our formula. So we are going to make a 100-gram batch. And remember, when you're formulating, you always have to know your batch size. Okay, you can't get a recipe without your batch size. So we are essentially going to have 40 grams, 35 grams, and 25 grams. Okay, 40 grams of liquid oil, 35 grams of solid oils, and 25 grams of beeswax in order to make a 100-gram batch of body butter bars or lotion bars, whatever you want to call them. Now we need to decide what we want to pick. So for our liquid oils, I'm just going to do a straight 40 grams of macadamia nut oil. Okay, because my skin really likes this. And now when I get to the solid oils, let me talk a little bit about some of the different types of solid oils or butters and what we think we're going to go with for our skin today. Okay, so we have cocoa butter. Actually, I have this here. So we have cocoa butter. These are like in little wafers. Cocoa butter, it forms a protective barrier over the skin to hold in moisture. It's also rich in natural plant compounds called phytochemicals, and these substances may improve blood flow to the skin and slow skin aging by protecting against damage from the skin's harmful UV rays. Okay, so we are going to be using cocoa butter as our solid oil today. And that is because it's the only hard oil and it smells really good. This is the natural kind, so it smells like chocolate. And so I'm not adding any fragrance or anything in this really simple formula. And so my end bar is going to smell like honey, beeswax, and chocolate. which to me is better than anything else. So Now some of our other oil choices would be shea butter, right? That's really popular, and in our advanced formula, I do use shea butter. High concentration, it has high concentrations of fatty acids and vitamins, which makes it an ideal ingredient for softening skin. It also has anti-inflammatory and healing properties. Okay, another butter we use all the time is a mango butter. Mango butter is really hard, it's long lasting, its emollients, nourishes skin, and boosts its elasticity as well as its suppleness, thereby making skin look smoother and firmer. Okay, then we have coconut oil. It reduces inflammation, it keeps skin moisturized and helping heal wounds. The medium chain fatty acids found in coconut oil also possesses antimicrobial properties that can help treat acne and protect the skin from harmful bacteria. And then last but not least, which I actually don't have in my arsenal of butters and I really want to get, it's on my list, is coconut butter. So coconut butter has powerful moisturizing properties. It won't clog pores. It's frequently used to treat a variety of skin issues, including acne, minor inflammatory conditions, dry skin, dry hair, dry scalp. So it's a cool butter. Like, I want to get that butter. Okay, so this is our recipe. All right, so 40, 35, 25 grams of wax, and we are good to go. That's going to equal 100 grams. Okay, so this is our basic formula. And like I said, you can take this basic formula and you can split it in to 20 and 20 or 10, 10, 10, 10. You can take this and do 20 and 15. It doesn't really matter how you want to split these up if you want to use multiple oils, as long as it equals your final percentage in grams, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the fun part. So here I have my trusty scale. I wanted to call it a calculator for some reason, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to turn it on and tare it. And turn it on, says hello, there we go. And all right, we're tared. So 40 grams of liquid oil, guys. 40 grams of macadamia nut oil. I wonder if we can go up a little bit here. There we go. All right, so 40 grams of macadamia nut oil. This is a new bottle, of course. So we're just going to stop when it hits 40. Oops, we're a little bit over. That's okay, because we can pour it right back into the bottle. There's nothing else in this. Oh my goodness, I'm usually a little bit more precise than this. Alright, that is good enough. We're going to tare that and do 35% of our body butter. Of our cocoa butter. Alright, so 35 grams. These are little wafers. You can buy cocoa butter in chunks. And comes in all different forms. This is, but I like the wafers. They're really easy to work with. I can cut one in half to get an accurate measurement. They smell. Okay, so here we have our double boiler set up. We have our cup with our oils, and we're just going to kind of lightly stir it, and it shouldn't take too long to melt together. Okay, so once all of our oils are nice and melty, we just come and pour them right into our molds. All the way to the top. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll just let those cool, and then we'll pop them out probably 30 minutes. You can see the little drops that felt already hardened, so it's not going to take too long once this cools. So once you pop them out, they just look like this. Isn't that cute? And then I get these little tins for them, and I just stick them in there like that. And I put my lid on, and ta-da! It's ready to go. It's great for gifts of all sorts, great for Christmas, you name it. Alright, well, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. These cute little bars, I just love them. They're very soft, very supple. I mean, these are basic ones, so they melt really easy. You can see that or not. They just kind of slide on. It is oil and wax, so they're, they're a little bit greasy, but once we get to our advanced formula, which I'm going to show you right now, there's ways to take away that greasy feeling. And that's by adding arrowroot powder. We'll add in some cetyl alcohol, and I'm just going to go over my quick formula with you guys, my advanced formula, just so you guys can see it and see the difference, and then we'll call it good. Okay guys, so this is my advanced body butter bars. As you can see, this is my second version. I always try and advance and improve when I can. So I kept that 25% of beeswax is the same. I did add in 10% cetyl alcohol, 20% cocoa butter, 15% macadamia nut, 15% mango butter. Now I add in the mango butter because it's much less greasy than like the cocoa butter or shea butter. So it adds a little bit of dryness along with the arrowroot powder. And then the shea butter will add in a lot of moisture. It's really, really good for our skin. So I'm going to heat all those together, stir in that arrowroot powder really well. And then when it cools down enough, like when you can touch the outside of it, then we're going to add in essential oils, whether it's, I usually do like orange essential oil and benzoid, which is almost like a vanilla, or I do like lavender in the benzoid, peppermint in the benzoid. Those all smell great together. And I do add in vitamin E as well. Anyways, this is a 200 gram recipe. And that will fill up all 6 of my little molds. So I usually just do 6 at a time of whatever smell I'm making. I'm sure you can batch that up or if you'd like, but I just do small batches. Less mistakes that way. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video, like, thumbs up the video. And press subscribe too, don't forget that one. Look, I have gigantic fingers right now. And press subscribe and like on my video. That way more people can see it, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much. Check out my Etsy shop, OWELL Cosmetics. It is full of goodness, all natural. And I'll see you later.